Hello guys, it's Mungai Eve. Welcome to the Mungai Eve Show, and of course, you're the #1 online TV show. And guys, with me today I have Obinna mwenyewe. Tumekuwa hizi streets za mtandao ni kama every now and then zinampata. Leo tumeona story, alikuwa pale Kiss TV asubuhi akasema mambo ya wife material, kama uko na tattoo, kama uko na piercings. I think I'm lucky. Wewe sio wife material, but anyway, mimi nimesema nimtafute atuambie. Is it his own opinion ama ni opinion ya mtu mwingine alikuwa anaiongelea? Anyway, Obinna ukaje?
I'm good. Naona nimevaa kama mtu anauza insurance. Sasa uko na cover.
Wewe ni husband material.
Tuko na cover. Mimi kama ningekuwa husband material ningekuwa sasa nimeolewa. Mimi nile material liliwachwa na fundi. Unaona kishonanga nguo kuna kale kana bakingi. Kanatumiwa kama example. Unaweza kutumia hii material mzuri. Huyo ni mimi.
History ya wife material. Hebu tuambie ilitoka wapi?
Okay, so on the show we were having a topic of discussion about how people judge people. Actually, I'm not the one who said it. Yeah. Is it paraphrasing? Or I was quoting someone else?
Yeah, it was a tweet actually from someone.
Yeah, so I said, people say when you have tattoo, da 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 da. So if you watch the whole video from the beginning, it was not me. I was just saying what they say. Now I was so much in the character. Then in the end, myself and Kamene, we were being sarcastic. I was being sarcastic about it. Weirdly enough, a lot of people didn't even get it. When she was asking me, oh, so me, even if I'm empowered, I have money. I'm like, no, we don't want your money. Bora tu sikuwe na tattoo. I was being sarcastic. Guys, just let us like, sure, because you know me, I'm the guy who people like to beat. Sasa nikaanza kutandikwa. Pia mimi nikasema haya, kufa gari kufa driver. Sasa tumeenda. So now if you have tattoos, you have a belly ring, you have a nose ring, you have a tongue ring, umejichora huku kama gaidi, wewe si wife material. Yeah.
So that's the point.
That was the story.
But unaongea kutoka wapi? Because where I'm seated,
yes.
Wewe una bibi. Mbona unaambia watu about mabibi?
No, so first of all, I don't mind people having tattoos. I don't even qualify to say wife material needs to be like this or like that. People are different. We have tattooed people who are beautiful, like internally, kwa roho. And then we have people who don't have a single tattoo anaenda kanisa lakini mashetani. So what I was saying is, that's not what I was saying. I was saying what someone else said. Then now mimi ndo sasa nimetandikwa ni kama nimesema. So me I just said, okay, sawa. So I took the beating. Nikatandikwa hapo, nikanyorosha. Personally, I would not know at wife material ama no. And then also different people look for different things. And then why would I tell you as Mungai Eve usijitoboe mapua? Sini yako. Kama unataka kujinice. Whatever tickles your fancy, do just that.
And of course kwa comments, so many people came waka-comment, wakakata. Most of them walikuwa wana disagree na wewe. Na tukaona wengine, niliona msichana Notiflow pale amesema alikukata. Obinna. Ulikataliwa na wana unakuwa salty. You're salty. Rejection.
Wow. Ati nani alinikata?
Notiflow alikukata. Why are you laughing? Mbona cheka? Is it funny?
Hey.
What's funny?
Wow. Must be nice. Must be.
You guys have a history.
I'm not gonna say anything, but Notiflow alinikata. It's okay. Ni sawa, alinikata kabisa. Kasema kijana ako down.
Hawezi by the way.
Aya, sawa. It's okay.
No comment.
Tuseme alinikata.
Tukubali. Lakini
Notiflow. Ulinikata. It's okay.
Aya. Notiflow ni kama kuna maneno hapa.
Piga picha. Pose for the camera. Yeah.
Wow. Pia tuliona Keranta alicomment pale, akasema, kama wewe wasichana wa social media wamekukataa. Alisema rudia tena useme bila kulia. Akasema kama wasichana wa internet wamekukataa, wacha maneno yako wewe. Utafute vienyeji. Wasichana
wa internet.
Social media.
How many children do I have?
4.
Niliwaokota. Very good. So let me say this with all honesty. Kama wewe ni msichana na umewahi nikataa, andika hapa chini. But usiandike ile hype. Hey, you know. Like there's a day I was doing a Churchill show and I said, it was part of the joke. And I said, if you're a madam and you've ever tested me, say I. Then the whole house said, I was like, hey, you have finished me, oh. So that one they were going with the flow. So with all honesty, utmost good faith, if you're a lady na umewahi nikataa.
So nataka kumaanisha hujai kataliwa.
No. Sijai kataliwa bro. Na nani? Okay, maybe Ambare, lakini
kukataa. Nice one, Ambare, good job.
No, but bado sijamkatia. Sijamkatia. But hata wewe ukikuwa na Ambare utakuwa na kiburi. Wewe unaona venye Rapudo anatembea. So, hajanikataa bado. But pale unajua pia una gaugingi, you know, even as a man, before you attack you have to gauge. So even the people who are saying that wanaweza nikataa also, ukiangalia ukigauge hata bro.
Gauge nini? Mimi sijui.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to them. Like someone anasema mimi naweza kukataa. You look at the person, you look at yourself, you're like okay, it's fine. Sitaongea sana juu ya Keranta because Flacco ni for the respect I have for Flacco, then also for the respect I have for Keranta. I don't know her personally, so I'd really not want to get into situationships with people pale online, but ni sawa.
Late Obinna umekuwa, sijui nini shida yako na watu wa online, yani mnagwaruzana sana, shida ni gani?
Mti mwenye matunda ndio unapigwa mawe. Yes.
Okay, the other day I even saw, nimekuwa nikiona hizi comments over and over again. Kuna watu mkifanya show na Kamene, ama like the other time when you had an issue with Eric, so many people walikuwa wanasema hata hiyo show yenu ina bore, sijui are the most boring co-host, kisi shekuwa naye, so many stars. What can you say about it?
Hi. This is what I would say. Comedy or funny is relative. To someone I'm funny, to someone I'm not. To someone is funny to me, someone else is not funny to me. We appeal to different people. However, they did an interview, they brought a couple of people, and I beat all of them, hands down. And even before they called this group of people, they compared a long list of people. Do you think Kiss is run by a friend of mine or my brother who wakes up in the morning and goes like, who do I call? I know Obinna. No, it's research. They sit down and say who is more relevant, who is, you know, radio is not about scripting. You can't sit on radio and say, today we're going to talk about women who are like this. Then you're like, you know my grandmother. Some comedians do that and it doesn't work. Radio is about spontaneity, being informed, being on the go, being chap, being witty and all that. So if I'm not that to you, that is not my problem. That's a you problem. Because my boss is fine, and I'm fine, and my co-host is fine, and we have fun, and I get paid, yo. And I'm not paid 2 shillings. So for someone to sit down and pay me every month and just give me money and say, okay, keep doing what you're doing, means there's something I'm doing right. And anytime you always have a misunderstanding with people online, people will say other things to see if they can poke holes. It's called poking the bear. Kwanza unanuka. Kwanza hata sura mbaya. Kwanza tuko na watoto 50. Kwanza they'll always say all those things. Wanasema hata nywele yako ni fake. They'll say all those things. I'm used to it. I have a hard back nowadays. No matter what people say, I'm always just like, that's what I always say. If you have something to say and you feel like it makes more sense, come and say it to my face. Ama kuja unipige. Because hata sasa utaongea kwa Twitter. Mimi si huru, mimi sitoki Twitter. Mimi unanitukana na pia mimi niko hapo unatukanana na nyinyi. Unasema nikisema. It's just sometimes when someone insults me on social media, I click on their picture, I look at them, then I see we are not in the same level. If I talk about them or to them, I'm stooping low to come to that level, or I'm going to give them a lot of light that they don't need. So it is okay. Tukana, life goes on. You look at someone, unapata mtu ako Murang'a ndani ama Maragwa, ama huko Kisumu. Unatoka huko. Yes, ama mtu ako Kisumu ama Kitale. Alafu amekuandikia you are very stupid. See what useless. Then unatapa kichwa yako unasema, huyu ini njaa. You know, ini njaa, huyu hajakula lunch leo. Huyu hata kukula jana probably.
Once in a while naonanga wewe hujibu watu.
Once in a while, there are some people who they want to become stupid. So you get stupid with them for the fun of it. Sometimes me ingia kwa ring tu zile Nicola. You know me, I'm from the streets, bro. Me sometimes me kwa zile za yo. Sometimes my manager tells me don't do it, don't. I'm like sometimes I'm even tumbili. I'm like wacha tu niandike kitu hapo, wacha nimchokoze. Sometimes I also die poke the bear. So unaongea mbaya, pia mimi nakurusha nakwambia hata pia wewe. Hata pia wewe pia unanuka. So sometimes because I'm just in the ring, kujibamba, I'm never even going, you know, but tusikutane.
of course huwezi patana na wao, but normally in our society
Yes.
they always feel like celebrities at no point they're supposed to reply. Hata mtu akiwahi kuambia nini, you're supposed to keep quiet.
Wewe, hao ni hao wengine, si mimi. Hao ni hao wengine. Me, I'll reply when I'm in the mood. Sometimes I'm just like, it's not worth it, or I'm busy, so I've not seen. Like today, I've not seen the comments yet. I saw the one for Notiflow, and then I commented back. I was like, do you only Then she's like, yes, yeah. I'm like, it's fine. It's okay. Wacha tusianze. Wacha Nairobi Diary sikufe venye imekufa. Sisi tuendelee. So, sometimes people feel like celebrities are not human beings. So people feel entitled. They feel like, I'll tukana you, I'll diss you, but you'll not respond. Because if you respond, people will think you are immature, at you're not supposed to behave like that. No, I'm human. You mess with me, I mess with you. You go to the ground, I take you to the gutter.
If somebody insult you, if you insult them back, you're the bad person. You are not supposed to insult.
That's what normally happens. Mtu anakutukana, ukimtukana back, you're the bad person. It's the same way the Eric Omondi situation. I didn't tukana Eric Omondi. He came from nowhere. Then I was like, this is not the way I meant it. This was not, I don't have a reason to argue or fight with Eric. But when he started speaking about it, I was like, yo, calm down. I'm like, okay, so he started it, okay. Naiwake. I'm like, tuende nayo. Then now was like, you don't have a right to talk to Eric. I'm like,
yeah, so many people felt like you don't have a right to talk to Eric like that.
What people don't know is the show I do, our TA is young. What do young guys like? It's what's trending, what's relevant, what people are talking about, Nairobi news, and all that. So what people are talking about that day online, what was trending was Eric Omondi. Amevaa nini, amevaa yo thong yake yo G-string, anatwerk. On air, I spoke about it. I'm like, by the Eric did it. Oh, he lost it, as a joke. We laughed about it. He even commented and he laughed about it. And I was like, easy. Later for me to see the fire, I recorded at your place. So I'm like, okay. So then I'm like, yo, Eve, so let me pull up because I have a reply.
I don't understand how comes you guys recorded.
No. That day, actually, I was not around Kile. I think, I was in La Vie. So when I saw it, I was like, yo, Eve, uko? I've seen what Eric has posted. Can I give a reply? You're like, you go to home. I'm like, so when I finish, I'll pass by. And then that day, where was Tumili coming from?
Mirema.
Yes, I was in Mirema. So I'm like, I'm going to Mungai Eves to reply to Eric. If you're around, pull up. And then he pulled up and then we did the video. Then guys are like, what you're doing? I don't cloud chase. I don't need to cloud chase. Myself, what you see is what you get. The way I live, that is me. I never have that one for, today nimenunua Range Rover. Today nimenunua nyumba, nimenunua Airbnb.
Mbona naongelea Eric indirect?
Mimi siongelea Eric. Si tulishamaliza hiyo story. Eric will reply and we let it slide. I said I'm not going to reply again because he's my elder. I need to give him respect, but respect is earned. So he needs to earn it. That is why I don't want to involve myself into petty fights with him. He had a head start. He's way ahead of me with many things. So we don't even compare. We're not even in the same level. He's a level ahead of me, but also I'm also in a different level that, so tuko tofauti. So that's why I don't want those two vita zenye hazina maana.
Have you guys talked since then?
With Eric? No. Namtafuta nimpige. Tujaongea. We've not met yet. See, I told him to come to Lion Place tupigane. Nilimwambia nikitoka Kisu kama hapo chini. Haja come.
He didn't show up.
Nope.
Why?
Every day mimi natoka na job kani niko like, okay. Unatoka hapo nje unaangalia area kwanza because anaweza kukuambush. Unajua Eric anaweza tuma mtu ajifiche mali na kamera. Utoke hivi akuja kupiga diba alafu atoke mbio. Yes, alafu atoka aseme nimempiga. So Eric, me, I'm always ready because Eric can do anything. So even now I'm not sure kama ameshawatch your story. So I'm ready for anything, but he didn't come. So yeah.
I think that is it. I didn't know actually. People misquoted the information.
Misquoted the whole thing, man.
I didn't know. I thought maybe you're the one who came up with it.
No.
But I think by now kila mtu ashajua what exactly was happening. But
no, it's okay. It's fine. You know what happens is what I was telling my kids was people are like garbage trucks. So gari ya takataka inaendanga inabeba, inaenda kipiki, inapika alafu inaenda kufloat. Sasa, don't be the unlucky person that the point where that garbage truck is unloading its garbage is you. So that's what happened with people online. Guys are going through a lot, economic-wise, economy ni noma, maisha, character development, nini, hakuna kazi, everything to pressure. So kila mtu akona hasira. So mtu anaingia online ameona tu, and then that's normally also another problem with most Kenyans. We don't verify information or we don't listen to understand. Ati amesema nini? Umbwa wewe, nyang'au wewe, gunia wewe, taka. Someone does not listen to understand or to go like, hey, by the way, think about it. So I'm the type of person who sometimes online guys like to unleash that. So sometimes I also normally understand. I'm like, this person is going through something. But kuna wale wanakuwa na confidence na kifua na kujanga kwa DM. Kunitukania huko. Si upelekana. Wengine ananikoshua alianguka kwa depression kitambo. Because when you come to me pia mimi nakupeleka vile umekuja. Because which confidence do you have kwenda kutukana mtu kwa DM? I'm like, oh, that's the way you want it to go down. Very nice. Wacha nikupange. Nilipanga mimi nakaanza, oh, sorry, I'm just your fan, you know what. I'm like,
they say that all the time.
Yeah, I'm like, if you're my fan, then you should know your place. You know, what right do you have to correct me? Who are you? If you like the content, consume. If you don't like, don't consume. We move. I've been doing this thing for 10 years. I've been improving constantly from the street to comedy, to music, to acting, to everything, to hosting. I've been learning. I've been doing mistakes. I'm also not perfect. That's what I always say. I'm not perfect. I will make mistakes. Even soon, even in this conversation, probably I've said something that will upset someone. But if what I say upsets you, that's your business. So mimi kwa ule garbage trucks zinakuja zinakutolea, and that's what social media inafanyikanga. Mtu leo hata kesho niwe huko. Watakutukana tu mpaka wale mafans wako. Siku ingine ni Trevor, siku ingine ni nani, wanamtukana wakisonga, and you're like, you don't know me, bro. You just insulting someone you don't. That's why I'm always telling people, even personally, if I see something negative, I will not comment. And if I comment, I'll comment in a way that will spark conversations. I saw a video on Nairobi Gossip Club for Amaboy and I said, I'm a real nigga. To small boys. And I saw my son. And I was like, wow, okay. So I commented, I said, that, does this real nigga have real parents or a guardian? Gen Z. Nimenyoroshwa. Useless, umbwa takataka, nini, wacha talent, Now they did not listen to understand, or they did not read to understand. The guy was young, around...
It is the young generation, Gen Z.
But also them, they are very young, yes. They were like around 10 years old, 11, wakisonga sana, 7 to that. But they're singing this trap music and everything, and then the guy's like, I'm a real niggas, gee, what? And then the word, and then most of these trap songs, their language is never that clean. So the reason why I commented was, if the parent was alive or the guardian, I didn't have a problem with the talent. I support my kids. They want to dance. They want to do music. I support them. But clean stuff. Do it in a clean way. If that parent was right, that child could have not said nigger. They could have said ninja or something else, or they could have sung a different song. But the fact that they were saying it and then that confidence, I was like, yeah, someone is sleeping on their job. That's what I was highlighting. Mutu uko garbage truck. I'm like, it's good now, at least.
But how about, maybe the parents are not sleeping with their job. There are normally those stubborn kids.
Yes, there's that aspect as well. And then there are also parents who are very open-minded. They will let their children say anything they want to say. There's also that. But now what I was doing, I was just sparking conversation. I don't know the parents. So when I put that one there, I was to guys start thinking, oh, by the way, what of, would I let my child, would I? But now people, hata watu waona watoto, wamekufungulele nini ya komando.
So you sure you wouldn't let your child sing such things? I've talked with Obinna's son, and he's saying that he wants to be an artist.
Yeah, they want to be musicians. My song, even in my house, Gengeton is not played, trap is not played, hardcore hip-hop is not played. They know, and they have their songs and they have their favorite artists. There are some songs that I've curated. I'm like, this one, no. Not because of this, but because even some of my videos, they don't watch. And when I do a bad video, they call me and they sit down with me and they're like, why would you do such a video? Why would you talk like this? Why would you put this lady to shake the bam bam like this? They're always just there, critiquing everything because of the way I've conditioned them and the way I want them to go. I'm not kaziying them. I'm just explaining the situation that you can put yourself in. And I'm always trying to tell them everything you do has consequences. Even the kids, the way you raise them, there are consequences. There are some things if you don't tell them, someone else will tell them. There are some things if you don't stop them, someone else will stop them or someone else will allow them. That's what I'm normally doing. Yeah.
Okay, so Obinna, on to our last question. This video interview you did with Steve Simple Boy, and somewhere in between you asked him to spell the word condom.
Yes.
And so many people were annoyed on the comment section. They felt like you just told him to spell it to humiliate
look
him,
bad.
ama kufanya onekane ajui or something.
So I've interviewed Steve before, and Steve is my boy. We are friends, and he's a very cool guy. And normally when you shoot FNL on Kiss TV, I would not do something that I've not briefed the guest. I normally brief the guest. I'm like, this is what we'll do, then I'll ask you this and this and this. So I ask you, do I ask you question tag? Do I ask you spelling? Do I ask you addition? Stuff like that. Then also, Steve had told me when he did Kula Kula that he finished primary. Addition, spelling is taught in primary. Then the word was very simple, condom. It was a very simple word. I didn't say spell Albuquerque.
Steve said he doesn't use condom. Maybe that's why he doesn't.
No. Oh, there are some things we spell that we don't even use. But I look for the very simple word that he had already spoken about a couple of times. That's why I asked that word. And then it is primary. So you can't tell me, oh, you're asking him. I didn't ask him for SADs or BODMAS. I didn't ask those technical things. Or back titration or mole concept. I asked a spelling which is in primary. So if you're getting offended that I've asked someone about spelling that is in primary, then you have a problem. And the show is supposed to be fun. So now we are not supposed to push envelope because guys are too sensitive. So mini kwetu zile za, okay, so what do I ask you? Okay, so then I'll be boring. You need to be unpredictable as well. Then you need people to talk. And they talked. Have you seen that video? Has how many views? Exactly. It was a new YouTube page. It was a YouTube page that didn't even have over 1,000 subscribers, I think. And that video was magic. It was beautiful. The same way when I hosted Madocho on Kula Kula. And guys like, oh, you know, Madocho. It was beautiful. So people always talk. Even today, if you lie down flat for people to walk on you, they'll tell you, where, you are not flat enough. Like you, ni mbona unatukanwa? I'm like, mbona unatukana Mungai Eve? Nika uoye, nika toto, nika oh. Kwa industry, most of us guys will look at you like, oh. That is why when you normally ask for interviews, tunakupeanga tu tuko like, uoye. Kapati at least, kapate maziwa, nika baby. Then mwanaume tu mzima anakaa kwa podcast anaanza kukutukana. You're like, unatukana Eve amedu? Like, you try to do the mathematics, it's no mathematicking. Unatukana umseju ame, yes, like what have you done? Like you unaulizanga tu mse, Obinna, nimesikia umefanya. Okay, umefanya. Like you don't have your own opinions. Like you don't come and say, today guys, I'm talking to Obinna. What he did was stupid. You don't have that. Yeah. Unatukanwa. Do you know, Jesus was humiliated. He was beaten up. He was even crucified. Do you know what Jesus used to do? Walk around, heal people, preach, feed people. He didn't have a shorty. Hakuchukua demi ya mse. Hakuwa anachili kwa crib za wase. Alikuwa anachituko kwa mamilima, mara kwa Galilee, analala kwa bush. Anachili na maboys wake mafishermen, wanapiga story kidogo, wanatembea to the next city, anatibu wasema leprosy ni nini. What did they do? They beat up that guy, humiliated that guy, and crucified him. And even buried the guy. I'm not Jesus. So everything I do, they will talk. And when they talk, I like it.
Wow.
Listen, if you are an entertainer or you're in the public space and nobody's talking about you, you are useless. Because
wrong.
Yes, there's nothing you're doing that is worth talking about. And publicity is publicity, whether positive or negative. That's what people normally forget. Unanitukana leo, kesho unamuka ukinifikiria. Unanitukana kesho unamuka tena ukinifikiria. Me, I don't even read those comments. Even my YouTube's I don't read those comments. Me, unaambia tu, kuna hii comment umeona, then I'll be watch which one, then I'll see. Then if I feel like responding, I might. If I don't feel like, we move. But the fact that you're talking, it's working.
Yeah, you're moving.
Yes.
Wow. Guys, that is it. In case you're watching this video, make sure you subscribe. We'll meet to the next video.